Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And honestly, I don't know why I'm doing this. I thought it'd be a good idea. So, these are my AP study guide tips slash do's and don'ts, I guess. So, yeah, I hope you find them useful. Alright, so my first do is read over your notes from the year. I have like my reading notes and my notes from class that I'm going to look over so I can familiarize myself with the past units to know what they are about, because the newer units are going to be fresher in my mind. So my second do for studying for the AP test is to rewrite your notes, because some teachers will do reviews before the test and they might do PowerPoints. This is what my teacher has done. And so we're reviewing because we take our final before the test. So basically what I've been doing is I've been going and I've been rewriting all the notes. Alright, tip number 3 is just to familiarize yourself with the written portion of the test, because some tests like the AP Government or the AP English tests, you'll have lots of written stuff to do. So usually in class you'll get a chance to go over it, like with writing essays in English. And so just make sure you understand how to write a good essay to pass. Unlike me, because I can't write good essays for English, so. Okay, I'm gonna tie my next 2 points together, and they are get enough sleep and practice. Obviously with practice, it's gonna be from the tests you've been taking in your class that has helped you get practice all throughout the year. Now with getting enough sleep, this ties into one of my don'ts, because I'm going on a choir trip the weekend before my AP test. My test is the very first one this year, and I'm not going to get back until late. So make sure you get enough sleep, and don't stay up late the night before your AP test if your test is on a Monday. Okay, and lastly, my one last tip is for my class. What we did is we asked my teacher if he could print out a list of required of important things to know before for the test. So what he did is, I'm taking the Gov test, and so we have to know foundational documents for this test. So we asked him to print a list out of them and why they are important and stuff like that. I have a very few don'ts, which is probably not good, but whatever. Alright, my first don't is, like I said, I'm going on a choir trip the weekend before my AP test. My AP test is on a Monday. Don't go on a trip the weekend before your AP test, because you're not going to get the time to study. So that's fun. Yeah. Second, don't get enough sleep. You're going to need all of the rest you can get for this test. It is a long test. Don't be dumb like me and go on a trip to where you're gonna get back late Sunday night and then have to get up early in the morning to get to a place to take a test at 8 o'clock. And lastly, my last, don't study at all. That's not good. You need to study so you know what you're going into. You need to know, for example, one of the things I have to do is I have to write an essay, and I have to use one of the foundational documents as one of my pieces of evidence. Know what your know what your documents are about, because that's gonna make or break your essay. So that is all my tips for the AP test. I hope you found these useful, even though this is coming out after the test, so maybe next year you can use it. Yeah, so hopefully I'm gonna film the morning of the AP test and try and film the afternoon of the AP test and talk about it, how I felt. So yeah. So thanks you yeah. So thank you for watching. Yeah.